Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. How's everybody doing today? I always wonder how streamers do it, where they come in, it's like everything is all set up. You see them looking straight at the camera and like they just go right off. I'm sitting here trying to fiddle all kinds of stuff. But I guess I'll get better eventually. Hello, hello, hello. Xerox. See you, the early bird. How are you? How are you, Xerox? Black in 4K. Hello. How's it, JN? Yes, surprise stream today. Today I was in the mood to just kick it back and relax. But still not feeling very creative to actually do actual city building. But I definitely am keen to continue on this map. So I thought I would jump in and carve away at some mountains. I see you watching the World Cup qualifiers. Hey, it's Netherlands versus Norway. I was actually watching. Well, I was toggling between it and the Portugal game before jumping on here. So do let me know what the score is like. Hello, Error Gaming. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hell 8 Boy. Hello, Hellboy. Welcome to the stream. Invator from France. Invatar from France. Hello, hello, hello. Foxfur Boxstar. Wow, I'm sorry if I have butchered that, but hello. The legend himself, the legend themselves. Water is not wet. Person with the best name ever. Did I get a haircut? Yes, I got a haircut. Winter is passing now. So it's time to get that sheep that I had on my head off because it was making my head very hot. So it is now gone, smooth, in preparation for the summer. Everything funkadelic in SAJN. Everything is very, very funkadelic in SA. It is a nice warm day today. As you can see, I am actually sitting even in a t-shirt compared to my stream on Saturday where I actually had a hoodie on. So yes, weather is slowly starting to warm up, so it's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. It's quite a boring match, hey JN. This is why I generally don't follow the international breaks. Yeah, whenever there's an international break, it bores me so much because I'm quite a football fan. But I like to watch the league matches more than anything else. And very, very seldom do I actually watch international matches. And that's like the World Cup or actual tournament like the AFCON or the Euro or the Copa America. So, yeah, I am kind of on the fence about international games. Eric Prewo. Welcome, welcome. I genuinely do my best to try and pronounce everybody's name. Please do not feel offended if I completely butcher it. If there is like a pronunciation spelling type thing you can give me to teach me how to pronounce your name, that would be great. Because Xerox did it. I used to call them F Xerox, but it appears the F is silent. So yeah, you live and you learn. First time I've watched your stream. Firstly, I only recently discovered you through your Nommersburg series and I'm loving it so far, and started Little Town while I wait for new Nommersburg content. Thank you, Bare Necessities. No, let me not sing, otherwise my channel, they will just demonetize my videos. But I like your name too. You people are so creative with your names. I love it. Thank you so much. Glad to have you on this stream. And Nommersburg will be coming back very soon. You skip most of the international qualification matches most of the time, but tonight I walked into the trap. Yeah, I know how that is. You've muted the football so you can listen to my stream. Oh, that's so kind. Thank you. It's Prevo. It's K. I hope that is right. Prevo. So one of the two. Okay. I hope it's Prevo. I'll continue trying Prevo. Paran X, hello. So natural. What's natural? Me or what you're seeing? Either way, super glad. Getting match updates on WhatsApp. Hey, Marvin Woods. Welcome, welcome. Awesome, everybody. We've been greeting for what, a good solid 5 minutes now. So, like I said, I am in the mountains, Paranax, cool. I am in the mood to do some mountains. I wanna continue this stuff that we were doing last week. Oh, not last week, on Saturday actually. See, I'm so used to only streaming once a week. I wanna try and just do more impromptu stuff whenever I can. And I've actually been doing a lot of thinking. I suppose I'm going to do my best to try and like be talking and building at the same time. But I want to try and do more. Ooh, wrong thing. I'm gonna try and do more like variety of stuff while still keeping to the normal stuff that I do, like in terms of my cities. But I want to try and just do different stuff as well, just to keep myself entertained a bit, you know. Water is not wet. Thanks for getting me through this pandemic. It is my pleasure. Thank you for being with me during this pandemic. Really appreciate the donation. Water is not wet. Person with the best name ever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, I was saying this thing of me, focusing on just one thing for a long time before moving on to the next. I think I kind of get bored after a while, and that's probably what kills my inspiration and motivation. So I'm going to try and actually go with the inspiration more. Like, I know right now there's something I've been wanting to build in Nomersburg for quite a while now. So I actually want to just jump in there and just build it, Why must I keep myself bound to one city for such a long period of time? It can get monotonous. So anyway, yeah, and I want to do more live streams as well, as and when I can. Because some evenings I don't feel like building, but I want to do something else. I think I'll just push it all out. And then you guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you like the variety, the different things, I suppose. But yeah, I'm in the mood to carve some landscapes, so let's carve landscapes. The thing about this is it's so time consuming. But this is really what I feel like doing right now. I don't want to see buildings and houses and roads and all that other stuff. I want to carve landscapes. Siemka Radek. I'm guessing that's not English. Eric what is Prevo? I suck at map making. I've tried making a few, but they never turn out how I would. Well, the one thing I have found about map making is that it requires patience. If you think you're going to like jump into the map editor and in a couple of hours you're going to be done with the map, unfortunately you're kidding yourself. It is extremely time consuming. Takes a lot of patience, especially when doing these types of like detailed landscape carving and so on. These can really take a while, but it all depends on you and how much time you want to push into it. But I quite enjoy it. I really do. I think like if I could spend my entire time just building maps, I would probably be happy. So I lie. I'll get bored at some point, I'm sure. Knowing me. How's the new GPU holding up? Oh, the new GPU is fantastic. It's a pity you actually can't see this. When I'm in the map editor, because obviously it's so lightweight. That's without limits, it's pushing out about 300 FPS, which is insane. 300 FPS in the map editor. In fact, in River Valley, this GPU pushes out about 80 FPS, which is really dope. But City of Tando completely defeats it. Like City of Tando still sits at like 5 FPS if I'm lucky. But City Skylines aside, other games knocks them out of the park, right? One of the games that I spend a lot of time playing as well is Doom Eternal. Easy gets I get about 100 FPS on that, and that's playing it in 4K with ray tracing on ultra nightmare graphics. It's insane. This GPU is a beast. So yeah, it's very good. Very, very good. It's Polish. I saw someone from Poland. I live there. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe some small streams of melting water could form in the mountains to flow down and merge the main river. You know what, Hellboy? That is a great idea. It's just the water mechanics of this game are not the easiest to get right. But let's see how it goes. Maybe we can get those stream networks to do that kind of stuff. Okay, let's let these come down a bit further. Because I do think, just trying to think of how far out I want it to come. Maybe not all the way to the river. I think it's fine if it's just there. Maybe we'll put one or two smaller ones that just merge out into the area. Hey, Will CS, how you doing? You're not late. As long as the stream is still on, you are not late. Heck, one could even say even after the stream you're not late, since you can catch the VOD, right? But awesome to have you. Thank you for joining us tonight. So let's see. I didn't even know that FPS was possible in City Skylines. Yeah. I know that feeling. I too was shocked. Like the first time I booted into what's this thing? River Valley, when I got this new GPU. The camera was moving about so fast. I didn't know what was happening. I was like, what is going on? And of course, the GPU sounds like a freaking monster if you leave it to operate at full capability. It just goes drinking like 350 watts of power. It's insane. But since I only have a 60 FPS, or well, let me not say 60 hertz monitor, I have put a hard limit on the frame rate to 120, so still get a little bit of smoothness out of it. But I keep it at 120 until I get a faster refresh monitor, which can take advantage of those FPSs. So I think this area can act as a little peak. I think if this area acts a bit as a like a little peak, yeah, that actually works. Hello, Squido. Welcome, welcome. Squido _ I know I can't do it either. I was hoping you could. Well, you know, we'll give it a try. We will certainly give it a try. I am not one that shies from a challenge, so we will definitely be giving it a try. I think let's let this actually spread out a little bit further. Yeah, let's do that. Let's let this. Oh, that's too big. Let's let this actually spread out a little bit further, and then we have a smaller peak-ish thing around here, and then we can then taper that out. I know it's a little sharp right now, but we will deal with that. Can give it a bit of a side. Thing is, I want the cliff texture to actually show around here. Oh no, not like that. Hey, what do you know? Oh, Priyat, hey, what do you know? Just caught this midweek treat unexpectedly. Hello, Priyat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to hear that you think my streams are a treat. Really appreciate that. That's very nice. Welcome, welcome. So let's balance out the base just a little bit. Okay, this area is just a tad bit too jagged. Yeah, there we go. That's better. It gets warm under my desk when my RTX 6800 XT is blasting itself to lava temperatures when I play CS. Noise isn't even that bad, actually. Sure. So let me be fair. So the noise is not, it's not like an unbearable noise. It's just that when it cranks up, especially in 4K, when you playing in 4K, that's when the graphics card really starts working. And that sound is really just, it's the sound of the fan. It's nothing insane. But the temperature definitely does also pick up. Like right now under my desk here, my legs are nice and toasty. In fact, since getting this graphics card, the combination of it and my CPU ensures that this place stays nice and warm. I dread what it's going to be like in summer. Summer is gonna suck. Like if I pull up the stats now, this thing is sitting smack bang 100 on like 120 FPS, but it's only because that's what I've limited it to. And the fan speed is almost at 2000 RPM. The graphics card is running at 73 degrees Celsius. It is proper going. Without a doubt, this GPU is definitely a worthwhile investment. So, and a big thanks to all of you who helped me get this GPU, right? It's all because of your kind donations. So I really appreciate that. I'm hoping I'll see a better FPS in Normersburg than I do in City of Tando, because Normersburg is not as built up, as developed yet. So I'm keen to actually boot into Normersburg like maybe tomorrow and actually have a look at it. Hello, can you say my name with your accent? Happy Potato! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another person with an awesome name. Welcome, Happy Potato. I am glad my accent makes your name sound good. From Santiago, wow, can I just call you Zoz? I'm so sorry. If I try and pronounce your name, I am going to butcher it. I do apologize. Let me not do it. Welcome, 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 person from San Diego. Awesome to have you. Hello, Citrus. The fruity name arrives. How are you? Okay, so I like the fact that this area is not too jagged, but it makes sense that here where the cliff textures is exposed indicates, you know, slightly kind of more jagged mountain edges basically. So I'll leave these. Well, let's see if we can just make them just a little less jagged. Just a little bit less jagged. But I like the fact that the cliff textures are exposed here, which is very different from here. So here it's a lot more smoother. So let me carve out. Let's get some sharpness to you. So the one thing that I know for a fact is that this map is going to take me a long time because of these sort of mountain ranges to get the look, you know, the nice sharp jagged edges. I know it's going to take a while. So we're probably going to have numerous streams on this map, probably even longer than the river valley took, in order to get the proper look that we want. Oh well, at least that I want. Okay, that's looking better. You went on an 8-hour long walk today. Wow, that sounds fun and tiring at the same time. But sounds definitely enjoyable. Certainly something I would do if I had the opportunity, for sure. So I want this to come out. Let's just give you a little bit of oomph, and then let's let it come out a bit more. So what I want to do is I want to raise this area. So we're going to have a lot of cliffs, right? A lot of these sort of cliff edges, and it's just going to be mountain after mountain just meeting each other. So that's the plan. So like here, this is going to be a very high. So okay, so this is already at the at its highest point. So we're gonna have this kind of also drop down to come and meet this one. this area can go down a bit. And we can peek this out a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's better. But I don't think this area actually fits properly. So instead, we will take that back. Actually, you know what? Hi, so excited for this. Hello, Nicole. Welcome to the stream, Nicole. Super glad you are excited. I am excited too. Getting the mountains to meet up nicely is always a challenge. Owen Pickett says, hey man, finally get to see one of your live streams. Really cool to finally have a face with the cool, soothing voice I love listening to. Owen Pickett, such nice words. Thank you so much. Super glad to have you on the stream. Welcome. I think that's too strong. Okay. And that's too big. So let's see. Okay, so if I let this cliff continue down, so we have this here, and then this area. Let's do this quickly just to make my life a lot easier. Let's smooth out all of this so that it's easier to see what I'm working with. Okay, so this will probably be one of the main so we're gonna make this one of the main kind of mountains in the area. So it will have probably multiple peaks as it drops. Something like that. So as it peaks out here and drops down there, it can definitely have a split. And then we can let another one, now part of the arm, come down in a different direction. Like so. I love your map building streams, very educational and inspirational. The rest is down to patience and practice, I guess. Indeed. Thank you for those kind words, but yes, ultimately when it comes to how good a map turns out, it really does come down to how much patience you have for it. How much time are you willing to put into the maps? And a single map really can take in excess of 20 hours of time, just carving away, slaving yourself away, slowly but surely. But in the end, it's worth it. You know, when you get that look that you want, it's definitely worth it. What's the best way? How's the best way for us to properly handle this area, and how we merge all of it into that space? So just trying to get the main areas down. This is probably not even the best technique, but I've never really done mountains like this before, so it's really trial and error at this point. Is this inspired by the Alps? I suppose you could say so, yes. The snow-capped topped areas of the Alps. Is there going to be a download link or something? Because I really have some cool ideas for this map. Yeah, definitely. As soon as it's done, it will be available on the workshop. Ma Benito. How are you, bruh? How you doing? Ooh, where's everyone from? Oh, I like that. I always like seeing where everybody is from. Ooh, that water is going down the wrong throat. We got Holland. Black in 4K. You are Niger. Welcome. Jolie, I can spend 60 hours or more to create a warship asset but never been able to stick on map creation for more than 20. I simply run out of ideas on how to do it. Oh, well, I would say it's not the same thing, but it's about the patience, right? Knowing what you want to do and patiently changing that landscape slowly but surely to get that. So what I need to do here is I actually need to kill a lot of this landscape. I need to kill a lot of this landscape to get to a peak. Right now, I'm not liking the way this is shaping up at all. Because it's not peaking nicely. So let's get this peaks. Let's get it in. In fact, let me actually just get rid of all of these. This was one of our first attempts last week to get, not last week, man, stop saying last week, on Saturday. This past Saturday. Well, I suppose technically Saturday was last week. So I'm not entirely wrong. Which way do I want this to go? This is too high. So we've got Croatia. I want to visit Croatia, actually. We've got Netherlands, Southeast USA. The Dutch colonized the stream, clearly. We've got another Southeast US. Yeah, Sanctum. We have to go now. Xerox, thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. East Coast US. Hello Kitty. We got Hello Kitty here. Highland, Scotland. Bare necessities of life. Yeah. Okay, so you know what we can do actually? No, so this must actually drop. So this must actually drop. Drop. So that we can have a smaller rise. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to handle this area. Can we do this? Okay. And I want to just... I want to do that. I want to flatten this area out completely. So this will then... We'll do something with you, that's for sure. So I'm going to be jumping all over the place and try and work at getting everything coherent. Okay. So it's a nice high peak. Ooh, too big. So we work to bring it in. What time is it where I live? Oh, in Pickett, it is currently 10:30 in the evening. Or at night. 10:37 p.m. I'm happy to let this come all the way down almost to meet the river. So we carve, send that down, and then we're going to pull out another cliff edge all the way along this side. I think I need a stronger brush. So around here, maybe we just take this out actually. Let's actually bring this out a little bit more. Let's give it some life. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to connect all of these up in a way that I am not entirely sure of yet. Ma Benito, you're sitting in Pretoria. You are just up north from me. I am in Josie. Maybe a cool idea to have a small river start in the mountains and run its way down. Yeah. So the idea definitely has come up. And we're gonna see how well we can manipulate the rivers to be able to do that. So we definitely will give it a try at some point or the other. We'll definitely give it a try and see how it turns out. I want to sharpen this edge a little bit, so let's decrease that. We're going to sharpen these areas. It's too small. Okay, so we'll sharpen all the way along, because I want this definitely to be a cliff, a sharp edge, and then manipulate the rest of the way. Likewise through that and through that. Ooh, this might work. Just wanna see. I wanna see something. So getting more cliff, more cliff. It would be really cool to have a small lake halfway up on the mountains, like Ben Nevis in Scotland. Ooh, I don't know that place, but I'll definitely Google and have a look at that. So like I mentioned this in the Saturday stream that, you know, here where I stay there is virtually no snow. Right? It's a lot of the snow here in South Africa occurs all the way down by the coastal areas around the Eastern Cape up towards the KwaZulu-Natal areas. So I don't see a lot of snow. So I don't know what a snowy area actually looks like. I am just going off of, I don't even know what I'm going off of. So we'll definitely be taking advice and ideas and all that good stuff from chat. You know what I should get? I should actually get some pine trees from the workshop, because I just want to check something quickly. Yeah, no. Oh gosh. No. Ooh. I just want to see what this having these pines look like. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get some workshop trees. What we're going to do. Okay, let's go back. And then carving these out is not easy. Hello from Brazil. Hello, Miguel. Welcome to the stream. J Last, where I live there is no snow and there aren't any mountains either. Too bad. Snowy mountains are some of my favorite things. Yeah, I know what you mean. There are more penguins in South Africa than the North Pole. Really? I had no idea. You live by a lake. Oh, nice. Black 4K. Black in 4K. That must be fantastic, living by the lake. Oh boy. black in 4K. You say Ronaldo is crazy. What has he done? I'm guessing you're watching the football. Please do share. Wrong brush. This can meet up better. Okay, I can call you black. Cool, great. I shall call you black. Oh man, there's so much to do. So I think around these areas I need to get it looking slightly thicker. Along the ridges. I think my ridges are a tad bit too sharp. Oh, something here. There are no penguins in the North Pole. Well, that would make sense then. Like, there isn't even a single one. Not even one. I thought the penguins love those cold areas. That at least one would journey into all the way to the North Pole. Unless you're referring to the actual pole point itself. So I want these areas to be very joiny. I don't know how else I can express that. Am I a football fan? Yes, I am a football fan. I'm a big football fan. I watch a lot of football. It's probably the sport I watch the most. Something that I'm not happy about in this area. Wait, hang on a second. You have deceived me, Hellboy. You have deceived me. So, does that mean that there are no penguins in the Northern Hemisphere at all? If I may ask. Because now I'm very curious now. Let's do... what am I? Do you play any other games besides CS? Oh wait, before I get there, not one. Polar bears are, but not in Antarctica. Penguins, Southern Hemisphere. Polar bears, Northern Hemisphere. Cool. Thanks. Now I know. Do I play any games other than City Skylines? Owen Pickett? Yes, I do. I am a big Doom Eternal fan. So I play a lot of Doom Eternal. I also play quite a lot of other games. Right now, as it stands, what I spend most of my time playing is, of course, City Skylines, Doom Eternal. I'm playing, what's it called? Innocence, A Plague Tale. I'm still playing that. What else do I have in my arsenal of games that I'm playing? I'm still enjoying Control. Control is one of my favorite games of all time. So I still enjoy Control, and recently haven't got the new graphics card. I am enjoying it even more at better frame rates and everything. So yeah, that's another one that I'm enjoying. And what else am I playing? There's something else I'm playing. I just can't remember what it's called. Clearly, it's not making an impression on me. Oh, Necromunda, Hired Gun, Necromundo, Hired Gun. So I play a lot of FPSs and stuff like that. So yeah, only in the zoo. Gotcha. Imagine having to travel 3/4 of the world just for warm weather. Fair enough. Lots of seals. Interesting. JN, bye. Thank you for stopping by. Well, at least I assume you're saying bye-bye. Oops, Hellboy, you've got some questions to answer. Because seals in Holland as well. I don't like this cliff face. So what I want to do is, let's get rid of that. Now with this one, what I actually want to do is, let's raise you and send one down that way. So at the point where they split, it's a bit of a cliff, or a bit of a peak through, whatever you wanna call it. And then I can do that. And then this can also come in. I think I need to shrink you so that we can have that meet up and that coming all the way down. And then these can then start splitting. Hello, Matthew Baldwin. Welcome, welcome. Do you prefer a map with more mountain or more ocean? No, definitely more mountain. I think mountains offer a nicer backdrop to your cities. That's ooh, excuse me. That is my take. So I generally prefer mountains to the ocean. For some reason, hey Marvin Woods, I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember Whoa. Something's not agreeing with my throat all of a sudden. Yo, excuse me. I remember seeing that movie when I was much younger. It made me find mountains interesting and scary at the same time. Cliffhanger. Let's make that smaller so that I can carve a couple of runoffs into all of these areas. So this is kind of where I see maybe a lot of the runoffs happening. I am well, thanks, Matthew Baldwin. How are you? Apple juice, Adam. We will make a ski resort when we get to it. You get any cough syrup? There's cough syrup somewhere in the house, but I'm not cough. I don't know what's going on. I think something just irritated my throat. I'm hoping it's nothing that some water can't solve. Like I feel my eyes starting to tear up. I hate it when things like that happen. It's like just something just decides it's going to irritate you for no reason. But why? Can you not see that I'm trying to talk on a live stream? Like, come on, just give me a break. Oh, let me do this. So let's create some runoffs in and around these areas as well. A tad bit bigger. Yeah, no, definitely bigger. Let's see if we can get proper runoffs going, and then make some of these areas slightly bigger than they actually are. What's going on? Is this thing pulling up or is it pushing down? I can't even tell. What day is it for me? It is still Wednesday for me. It will be Thursday in exactly 1 hour's time. What day is it for you where you are? Matthew Baldwin? When I see your name, I just think of the Baldwin brothers, the actors. Alec Baldwin, what's Stephen? Is this Stephen Baldwin? Whatever their names are. I remember Alec Baldwin from a movie from long ago called The Shadow. Every time I read your name, I just think of The Shadow. I don't like that. But I'm not in the mood to fix it now. We'll fix it. Actually, let's get rid of... Actually, no. Let's do this. And then... Oof. Attempting to raise, like, the area around the cliff is always so tough. So if you get like a carving wrong, then you end up with this kind of rubbish where it's so hard to correct it. Error gaming. Why should I turn off fog? I had to get a COVID test COVID test last week. I hope you failed. Not a test you wanna get a positive result for, yeah? Let's see. I actually like the idea of a runoff coming here. You remember the shadow, yeah. A lost and forgotten gem. Couldn't agree more. Marvin Woods, have yourself an awesome sleep. Feel refreshed tomorrow. Thank you for joining us on the stream. Really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Mr. A. It's winter, eh? It's indeed winter. Look, the entire town has snowed in. It's completely gone. How are you doing, Mr. A? Or maybe this should not necessarily be too much of a cliff protruding area. Hey, we can just actually leave that as a flat kind of side of the mountain. Okay, where am I? So what I'm seeing, what's the issue I'm having right now that I'm not liking is that the mountains are not blending in nicely with each other, or at least not yet. So they are kind of like little patches of meh is the best way I can explain it. So I need to get them to blend in nicely. And we might just have to completely destroy some of the work we've already done in order to achieve that. Which I don't have a problem with. I mean, from down here, they don't look so bad. But then when you look at it aerially, they're not mixing up nicely at all. So gotta sort that out. Sanctum, just one question. Is this gonna replace River Valley? Oh no, not at all. I just want variety. I want to be able to do multiple things at the same time. I think I'm getting tired of the same cities over and over and over. So I am looking to get some variety in my life, I suppose. Short of completely abandoning the game and going to play other games. And I've never done a snowfall city before, or a winter city, let me rather say. So I thought I would give it a try. So definitely not a replacement for River Valley. And also with this, I think this one might be a mix of live streams and videos. I'll see. But yeah, definitely not a replacement. And also, I'm gonna run this similar to what's this thing? River Valley, where it's not going to be mod heavy. Because wow, I am tired of things like City of Tando giving me 5 FPS. It really does. Ugh. It makes it harder to keep playing in a city when you're having that sort of frame rate. But I'm nowhere near ready to give up on City of Tando yet. I still love that city. It's nice. It's so big. I'm not happy, people. I am not happy. I don't think I like this art. Well, you know what? Can I check something? I want to try something quickly. So if I have something like that, and then I bring them together using the brush, or at least a big brush. No, not really what I had envisioned either. Okay, let's get rid of you. Well, no one said map making was easy. I definitely don't like this. I definitely don't like this arm. So I'm gonna get rid of this arm. Ooh. I've been ignoring chat. Wow, I've missed a lot. Okay. Mr. Canyon from Malaysia. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. They look like they are peeking through the clouds. Yeah. That's actually a very nice description of it, Hellboy. Which is very unrealistic. So to make mountains blend, small rivers between would help. It will show how they formed through erosion or plates being pushed together. That's an idea. That's definitely an idea. So we have a couple of streams that meander through these sort of areas. I wonder if that would actually help make it look a bit better. We can certainly give that a try and see. But obviously we can't do it everywhere, right? So in the other areas we still need to make it blend nicely. As a great one once said, when it's ugly greenery, you must use. Greenery is not going to look very green on this map, so I'm not sure if greenery will solve our problem here. My dad's dad was famous. Who was your dad's dad? Matthew Baldwin. I agree with the bare necessities. Cool, Hellboy. Agreed as well. Is it possible to create a frozen lake in this map? I highly doubt it. Welcome back, Owen. Edgar Alvarez from Mexico. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So so people are saying that we could potentially okay, but still to put a stream. So these sort of places still need to rise up. So I still need to bring places like this all the way up. Not all the way up to the peak. And then when you come up, I want this must come and blend. Check out the camera rises with the terrain. That's pretty cool. So let me tell you something. The one thing I am when it comes to this is I am determined. And if it means I have to start all over again with a different technique, I will. I am not shy. But the blending, no, not happy. I want to try something else. Let's see. I want to try and do something. I want to take this. I'm going to flatten out this entire area. Okay. And then I want to see if I have if I do that sort of thing. If this actually now, if I then try and essentially connect them up, if it will work out. Also look at Norway, Swiss Alps and the Highlands. Fjords, logs and lakes are what give the landscape its wow factor. Noted. We'll definitely take a look. That's percent. Okay. Have to go to bed sadly because of work. P, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Have yourself a very good evening. Very good sleep. Okay, I thought you were talking about... Oh, okay. Not talking to me. If it's possible, make a frozen lake. You should try to make a village next to it with boats. I don't know if you can actually make a frozen lake in this game, but let's see. So this is kind of... So kind of like a first pass at it. First pass at having... So this area can come higher. Maybe I should make this slightly bigger for that. So I want to see if I get a slightly what's the term? What's the word I'm looking for? A slightly more overview, high level feel first, like so. Right? Then I will be able to better blend the mountains. So I know places like this is the highest peak point. So we're trying to find working techniques here. I think with this having the high level view would probably work better. So I have this kind of overview of the entire area. I think. I don't know. Let's see. Let's keep going for a little bit. So I think from this point, we then should be able to better carve out details. Because if I make this also smaller, that's a bit too small. It's still a bit too small. It's easier to get details like runoff areas. So high level flow of how everything blends in. I just want to see what happens if I have smaller areas that I want to blend into places like that. Can we go from this to detailed out areas? Yeah. Because if I am able to then come in and then apply the finer brush. Applying the finer brush across these gives me a little bit more carving. Just these areas just look very empty. I think this is what's like irritating, is that these areas look so empty. It's like there's no life in them. And then I want to get some life in them, and I completely start ignoring what I'm actually doing. Like now. Stop that. Hello, High Speed Patrol. How are you doing? Oh, it is actually working. I'm not sure which approach to actually take. Start with a super high level like so, where I try and connect up all the mountains in the best way I can. And then in this case, it's easier to actually put a stream between them. Hello, Poopslav. Poopslav. Hope I pronounced that well. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope you are well. Like High Speed Patrol. High Speed Patrol, super glad to hear you are doing well. And then we can add this sort of detail around the bottom areas. So we have a nice I think this looks much better. I think this approach might actually work a whole lot better. So it's like slightly bigger. Just I see. And as it approaches the bottom is where we sharpen it out. And then we can carve out where it meets the ground, like so. Let's do You're doing very well. Your English is bad, so don't look at it. How am I supposed to read your messages if I don't look at it? And from what I'm seeing, there's nothing wrong with your English. The whole English language is bad, so don't feel bad. Like, the number of ambiguities in the language is enough to make anybody go mad. By the way, someone was asking me earlier whether I play other games, and yeah, I do. And I realized that I didn't use that opportunity to actually let you know that I do have a Twitch account, Sanctum Gamer Live. That's where I play all the other games that I play. I stream them on Twitch. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing any other game that I play, then definitely jump onto my Twitch account. I'm keeping YouTube for just, at the very least, city simulation games, and then other games on my Twitch channel, because they're generally like very, very different from City Skylines, from City Simulators. So I'm just keeping them apart. So yeah, if you're interested in that, then definitely check out my Twitch streams. I might actually be doing a Twitch stream either tomorrow or Friday. I'll see. This can come out and this can come out. And then I think if I put fine edges along here, right, with the fine brush, I think it's, let's see what that's going to look like. I'm still not entirely happy. Still not entirely happy. I think it's because the mountains themselves are too, they are too, what's the word? Too jagged. So there should be a point where they can be sharp, sure, but for the most part, the rest of the mountain must be actually rather broad, right? So if we broaden them out a lot more, so that they have slightly more evened out sloping, like so. High speed patrol, thank you. The map has just started, eh? Still figuring out how everything is going to work, how I am going to get the mountainous look that I want. So like, if we do that, right, and then we have slightly sharper edges, some runoff areas in the actual mountains, then here where they meet, like these sort of areas, we can add a lot more detail to this. So we come in and carve the sharper edges here where they meet. Still making room for runoffs. I don't like the fact that the snow, I don't like the fact that the cliff is actually showing here. So get rid of it. It's not a train smash. And convert this area into a nice, into one of these. How's that blend? So these are a little too sharp. These runoff areas are a little bit too sharp. I think the problem is that there aren't enough ridges, so the mountain doesn't look full. Those valleys are too wide. I 100% agree with you, Black. 100% agree with you. Plus, treat each ridge individually instead of an offspring of another. It's not a bad idea, actually. Matthew Baldwin gets a 3-day weekend. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous, Matthew Baldwin, that you get a 3-day weekend. Why are you? Oh, okay. So let's see. How do we get a nice, because I do want you to come out a little bit. So these, so we're gonna give it, let's work on so we're going to get these wider. I am going to flatten this area out for now. Okay. And then, oh, that's meeting up with something already. I don't think I want it to just yet. Increase, and let's do that. Ooh. Friday is a people-free day. Hello, Mungo156. How do you make your city look so realistic? Well, thanks, but well, mods. That's really all it is. Mods. Okay. A lot of mods. Lots and lots of mods. We're going at this again. To say this is time consuming is an understatement. I think the snowfall, this mountain ranges and the snowfall is definitely harder than doing like regular mountains in like a non-snowy area or a non-snowfall map. I think because this look is so like, it's such an iconic look, these mountains, that it's so hard. Like, it's very easy to get it wrong, you know? Ooh. Hello. Hey, stop that. My computer will be set on fire if I try to make my cities realistic. Hey, you gotta just go for it. Just go for it. Test the limit of what you can tolerate in terms of, you know, the low FPS. Test yourself. You'll be surprised. You'll find that as you're building, if your city is something that you really like, you'll tolerate that low FPS without a doubt. Need to go get some sleep now. Would have tried catch up more streams of those map creation. Can't wait for the finished look. Bare Necessities, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Enjoy yourself a good night's sleep, and we'll catch you hopefully in the next stream. Wow, you're going to have breakfast now, Matthew Bolland. Nice. Enjoy your breakfast. I myself will be hitting the sack very shortly. Because right now, I'm not very happy with how this is turning out. I really need to figure out a proper technique. You know, back I would have loved to have imported the terrain using like terrain.party, but that website has not been working for eons now. I don't know why. I don't know if the person who maintains this thing has like moved on from it or what. But any attempt to like download it like doesn't work now. It just sits there spinning. Ooh, look at that. Looks like terrain.party is up and running again. Ooh, shall we take a shortcut, people? I think we're gonna take a shortcut, because this manual thing by hand is wow. The thing is black, it's easy seeing the picture, but translating it into the combination of what a brush is and what strengths to use and so on is extremely challenging for me anyway, I find. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to get a height map, as a starting point, because I think that will then make it a lot easier in us carving out, you know, or just shaping up the height map. So I want to get a place somewhere in the Himalayas. Very nice. But it looks like terrain.party is working again, and that's all that matters. I'm glad it's working. Because my original plan was to get a height map for this and then just shape it up. But since the website wasn't working, I was not able to really do that. I realized that was stupid. I'm not sure what you're referring to. But yeah, I think I'm definitely going to get terrain.party and actually whatchamacallit, download a. The only things I actually don't even know. Okay, there we go. Need to find where the Himalayas also is. Maybe let's see. Can I show this actually? Because that will make it much easier. Let's see. Is this it? Can you guys see my browser? No, wait, hang on. Where's my browser gone to? Ooh, I think my browser is broken. Hang on. Here we go. All right, great. You can see my browser now. Why is this thing so funky? So what I want to do is where's the little block? Where's my little block? How do you return back to the little block? Ah, I've lost my block. Where's the block? No. Ooh, the map you are looking at is really far from the selected area. Would you like to select the center of the map? Okay. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. This is what I was looking for. Now, where am I? So we need to find... I can't see... Yeah. All right, so where can we find a nice what you call it? A nice area of the... You know what, guys? I think I'm tired. My brain is not working. By the way, is there a... Okay, let's load. Let's load. Why is that taking so long? Hello? Everything is blank for me. I don't know why it's not loading. Hello, simple guy. Welcome, simple guy. Hope you are good. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to just say I'm tired. Let me actually figure out what's going on with this terrain.party. And then and actually find an actual location that I would like to use, because right now I have no idea. Which area is this? Because I need to find an area that will line up with the look that I want. Yeah, got a haircut, eh? It's all gone now. I'll only get a text file. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? Let me take some time to actually figure out what's happening with this terrain.party, because this manual process is hard, to say the least. It's hard. It's super hard. So let me figure out what's happening with terrain.party, and if I'm able to get it to work, then I will find an actual area that I want to get the terrain from, and then download, well, not download, we'll kick off the next stream with actually downloading and importing. So we'll do everything from scratch. I think that will probably work best, and hopefully should move much quicker, because wow, I might be patient, but getting the combination of brushes and everything right to carve out all of this in the proper way is it's not working out the way I want it to. Okay, it's still the same here. Whenever I export any map from here, it is an empty folder without the actual height map. Oh, well, that's a bummer. I know there's another one. Yeah, maybe give $2.20 a ping. But terrain.party used to work. I've used it before. Well, I haven't used it to build a map, but in testing it out, I've been able to export and actually get something working. But when I tried it a couple of weeks ago, when I was thinking about doing this map, I couldn't what's this thing? The download would not even come up at all. Like, I would click download and then it will just sit there spinning. But I see now that it gives you the option to at least download a zip file, but you're saying there is nothing in that zip file, which is crappy. I'm just trying to test it out to see if that's the case. Yeah, it really is the case. There's nothing in the zip file. I just did a quick download and there's just a readme in there. If you want to export this again for some reason, terrain.party blah 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 blah. Now what is this? Height maps. No height map data was available. That's a bummer. If you're away at the poles, that's probably why. Orbital measurement of this area. Okay, so terrain.party thinks it's working, but it's not. Okay, I need to figure something else. There was another website which allowed you to get what's this thing? Terrain data, but I can't remember what it was. So I'm going to do a bit of research, because yeah, no, manually carving is a pain. Good evening, Daniel. Unfortunately, the stream will be coming to an end just now. It's been a heck of a ride trying to carve these landscape properly, but I don't want to give up. I want to change the approach. I want to see if I can get a height map of an area that is similar to what I want, and then we'll do the detailing in game. I just don't want to try any more covering from the ground. Let me not sit down. If we can't find a height map, then I'm gonna spend some time trying to figure out a technique that will allow me to be able to do what I want to do. So yeah, not giving up, that's for sure. I told you the alternative 4 comments up. Wait, Mr. Vintage. I don't see, if you're talking to me, I don't see anything from you 4 comments up. I think that one is working. I don't think they are as good as Terrain Party, but it seems... Did I miss something? I think I might have missed a message from you, Mr. Vintage. But I don't see any other messages from you when I scroll up. What was the alternative? Can you give me a website name or something? Okay. Either way, I think we're gonna call it. We're gonna leave it at this. See if we can get a better way of doing this for the next stream. But I definitely want to build. I want to build this map. I want to get it to kind of fit in a very. I really need it to look very, very specific. Let's just. Oops. Typed the wrong thing. Can we get... this is interesting. Yeah, okay. People, I think let's leave this for the next stream. It is late. I also have work tomorrow, so let me go hit the sack. Let me do some Googling and research tomorrow, and then we will get back at it. So yeah, thank you everybody who joined me on the stream today. I think, yeah, Maxence Fennel, my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming. I'm glad somebody thinks that looks great. Thank you. It's not really my proudest work yet, right? We will get there. Everybody, have yourself a very good evening, a very good morning, a very good afternoon, wherever you are. And hopefully I will catch you all in the next stream, which will probably be on Saturday. Okay. Thank you all, and peace out.